Good morning, Vietnam! What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trades. We have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some pretty bad medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools to you guys here at the community, make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I do post videos every day. Now, a quick shout out to the guys over the Patreon. We did have some new people join us here today. We are currently sitting at 254 members. Hudson, Brother, Mahid, Kester, Craig, Nissa, Brandon, William, Gabriel, Zach. Thank you guys so much for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. They will have access to the private Discord as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And this Discord is amazing. They've got a whole bunch of different things happening. We've got a bunch of different channels, research, buy or sell ideas. We've got separate channels specifically for given stocks that people are trading. And oh man, every time I see these, I just get so pumped. Yeah, Andy, these are so cool. Love those emojis. So it's a great tool. If you're interested, there is a link to the Patreon in the description down below. Watch out for this spam account. This is not me. You'll know it's not me because it doesn't have the great box around his name. Don't call his number. Don't buy his crap. Report the account if you can. I'd really, really appreciate that. So today we're going to be giving an update on my current portfolio and my road to $30,000 in January. I have been creating a series that I'm very bad at updating, but I'm practically doing it every day anyways because I show you guys my portfolio with every single video. But I'm just going to give you guys an update on my journey to 30,000. I had a goal at the end of December to grow my account from $18,000 to $30,000, and my intent with that is to show you guys that anybody can do this. You guys can do this. I'm walking you through step by step on how I'm investing and making my money through the market so that you guys can do the exact same thing. And I will show you guys my account currently. I am at $28,420. This number is not currently correct, but for my video yesterday, I will show you how much I had, and I was at $28,555. So I am down about $130 on the day, but you know, we had a couple of different penny plays that are currently red. I'm swing trading these, and I do see them working out pretty well, but I'm going to walk you guys through just a brief rundown on all my positions that I currently have. So we'll start off with Apxt. Apxt is a SPAC play that I'm going to be holding for quite some time to come, and I'll just show you guys what they're looking like on a 1 month chart, and they're beginning a pretty solid run up right now. I can see this stock doubling up pretty easily. I think anywhere between $27 and $30 is realistic. When you guys think of GNOG, LCA, previously LCA, they did the same thing. I got into that play at about $14, and I wrote it up to 27, made 100% margin in about a month, walked away a pretty happy guy. And I think Apxt is just starting the run up that we're going to see, right? We're starting the journey towards that price target of $27 to $30, and I will be riding that out all the way up. I know some people aren't high on Apxt. They say this is going nowhere, and I say this every single video, and then every single video I get someone in the comments saying this isn't going anywhere. But I promise you guys, Apxt is going to go somewhere. I don't mean to come off as rude. I understand. Slow moving stocks are frustrating. I was getting frustrated too. It was not doing anything for a good minute. So Apxt, I am in Bio. This is going to be a swing trade for me. And everybody in the comments, drop a couple whiskey glass emojis for Mike, because if I hit it off with this stock, Mike has to send me a bottle of whiskey in the mail because he convinced me to stay in Bio, and it's actually looking pretty solid right now. We are forming kind of a large scale bullish flag here. Here is the pull, a lot of green candles, a lot of action here. Volume's down a little bit, so a little less volatility, but we do have a very nice flag formation forming right now, and if we do pass through this trend line right here on the price action and we break up, I would expect to retest these previous levels of resistance or support. Both ways they've been acted on. So I am going to be holding this, looking for a price target, a retest of that $1.31 range, and if we do push through a $1.31, I will watch for a $1.50, probably take my profit and walk away from the stock. This is one that I'm a little bit bummed about because I could have walked away with some profit it. And I've talked about this in the past, but I do think that Biol is going to do some good things. They're known as Biolase. They work with different dentist offices. They've got like laser technology that can be used for surgical procedures in dentist offices, and I think they're going to be pretty solid in the future. You know, I'm not quite sold on them yet as a mid to long term hold, but I think it's a great swing trading opportunity. So I am in Biol for a swing trade. I'll be holding that for anywhere between 5 days to maybe 2 weeks. And then I'm also in CLWD, and this stock I'm currently down a little bit. You know, I'd say about $400 or $500. This is the one that I've got hit the hardest with so far, but I actually feel pretty good about the overall action here. It is bullish in the long run, right? It's looking really large gap here. We've got the crossover on the 15-day VAMA over the 200 EMA. The 15-day VAMA, the volume adjusted moving average, is a 15-day trend line that takes into consideration the overall volume and weights it into this price action trend line. 200 EMA, the exponential moving average, is a 200-day trend line that does not weigh the volume, and it just creates a trend line based on 200 days of price action. And I am looking for a retest of 17 cents and 21 cents. I'll be very happy walking away with 40-50% margin profit here. I'm currently sitting at a dollar cost average of about 15 cents or so. With about 15,000 shares. So yeah, I think it's just shy of $2,500, something like that. And with these penny stocks, guys, you do have to keep in mind that you are risking the chance of losing all the money that you put into it, but the payout is also extremely high. So, we've hit it pretty well with JagX, BNGO. I'll show you my closed positions, and these are the ones where I've made some big runners. BNGO, I did well. JagX, we did well. PTE, we did okay. We took away some profits there, about 20%. IDEX, that's a whole different video. I sold out of that way too early. Oh, God. Doesn't matter. And then I took some small losses in Lee, Naked, and OCGN. But it's all about cutting your losses small, keeping them as minimal as you can, and then maximizing on and capitalizing on the winners. So I think CLWD does have potential to be a pretty solid winner. CTRM, I just made a video on this, but this looks like an absolutely filthy stock. The charts are literally set up perfect right now. We've got like 10 different bullish confirmations. The 15-day VAMA over the 200 EMA. We've got the double bottom. I like to call it a W, George W, which is W for win. We've got a bullish flag right here. We've got a cup and handle. Everything about this is just screaming, we're gonna run to the moon. I hate to say that stuff because those Robinhood bros and the stock twits guys always say that, but it's looking really filthy right now. So I'm excited to see what that does. I'm looking for an exit on CTRM, a retest of 48 cents, and if we see a bounce, I'll be very happy walking away with my 20 or 30% profits. I'll collect my nickels and dimes, and it'll slowly build out my portfolio. So that's the game plan with that. Fuel cell for me is going to be probably a year-long hold, guys. I honestly, maybe even longer than a year. With Joe Biden taking office, you guys already know that he is super, super high up on clean energy, and I think fuel cell, plug, and CLNE, clean energy, are all going to be absolutely filthy stocks. I think CLNE, if I pull it up real quick, yeah, they're doing pretty killer too. They're up over $10, and I think the longer they hold up over $10, the more investors are actually going to get into the company. And if you don't know what plug is, well, you definitely know what plug is. They're at $65 in 6 days ago. They were trading at 30, so they've doubled up, which is absolutely insane. But I love fuel cell. I think they're going to be a $30 to $40 stock at the end of the year, and I always lowball my estimates, guys. We could very easily surpass that much sooner. I mean, we were at $11 like a week ago, and we touched up at 20. So in a week, you could have doubled up your money, and I think fuel cell is very capable of doing that again in the future. All we need is some more news catalyst, as we have seen. Next, I am in MVIS. In MVIS, guys. I'm loving this. I've been waiting forever for MVIS to do some good things, and I am almost up even on my money right now. $6.65. This is a 2021 hold all day long. Man, they are so undervalued. They have so much promise. They could do great things. They've got their automotive LiDAR they're working on. They should be presenting on in April. They've got IVS tech that's utilized by the U.S. Army aviation sector in development for infantry troops, armored troops, field artillery, air defense artillery, the whole 9 yards. I think this is going to be a $20 play at the end of the year. This is a long-term hold, and that's not even considering the buyout that could potentially happen with Microsoft, Apple, Ford, Tesla, etc. And it's looking absolutely filthy. If you're looking to get into this stock, I would try to get in as close to $6 if you can. It is very highly volatile. We can swing up or down anywhere between 10 to 15%, just like that. I mean, this stock, we started the day out red, guys, and we finished green. Look at this. We were down to $6.06 at the low, and we touched $7. So I feel pretty confident that you'll see a pullback at an entry point here. Try to get in as close to $6 if you can. I'm actually a little bummed because I was going to dollar cost average down even further. My DCA currently is sitting at $6.75 point something cents, 75.9. I do have 2,030 shares. This is half my portfolio, and for good reason. I don't even need to say more. I have a microvision playlist, and I update this daily. So I'm very up on microvision. I think that's going to be a huge payout in the future. And then I am also in SHIP. SHIP for me is a swing trading opportunity. I will be staying in SHIP for probably another 4 to 7 days. Just watching the price action here, it's kind of a mixed bag. I don't quite know how to feel about this one yet. It's not screaming to me it's bullish. It's kind of losing a little bit of traction here. So this may be one where I end up cutting a little bit of loss, right? I did get into this stock at a dollar cost average of 86.6 cents. Currently on the day, I was up a little bit, overall down about 180 bucks. This may end up being another situation where we look at my closed positions. I took a loss on OCGN. I took a loss on Naked. And speaking of Naked, what I buy into that at 265. Looking at Naked now. Oh, not 265. Look at closed positions. Naked 0.485. And I sold at 0.461. So yeah, it's not that big of a difference, but it did touch up at 52 cents earlier today, so I could have made a profit on that. So you live and learn. You hit some, you lose some. But that is another stock. It's just an example, right? So SHIP may end up being one of those stocks unless I see some trend reversal here in the future. Nothing about this is currently screaming to me bullish, right? We do currently have a downward channel happening right now. We are on a downward trend. And if we're looking to break that, if I just move the chart to the side here, we're going to be looking for something like this. So I'll extend this out. We have a slightly upward channel that we finished in today. And what you're going to look for is we're either going to go one of two ways. You're going to see the bottoms of these candles here continue on this upward trend, or you're going to see the tops of these candles continue on this downward trend. And if you see the bottoms of these candles go on this upward channel, that to me is going to indicate that it is still bullish. We may continue to see it run. So that's personally what I'm looking for. If you are invested in SHIP at the moment, that's kind of what you're looking for. Personally, I will be looking to cut my losses if it does dip below the 78-cent mark again. That's my personal strategy. I'm going to be looking for a retest of 95 cents, and I do think if we push over 95, that $1.04 is probably the next mark, and I would be very happy collecting a 15 or 20% margin profit on this. This is a perfect example of collecting nickels and dimes, right? The chart setup here isn't screaming JAGX, BNGO. It's saying take what you can get. That's currently how SHIP is looking right now. And then Zoom is my last play that I am currently invested in, and this is a midterm hold for me. I will be holding this until March, and I get some mixed opinions on this, guys, from people in the comment section saying, you shouldn't be telling people to get into the stock. You're misleading people, etc., etc. But in March, we are expecting to hear some pretty solid news. If I do just pull up Zoom really quick on the internet, this is from my previous video. You'll have to excuse all that clutter. Zoom stock news. Expect this pullback. Here's why red hot Zoom stock could soar another 200%. We'll just take a quick read on this article. So the reason that we saw that huge run up in the first place was because Carol Baskin from Tiger King pumped it up on YouTube, and then we saw a pullback immediately after because she disclosed that she was paid money for the company. But all right, I located it. I paused the video. That way I didn't waste your guys' time. Anyways, we are expecting on March 30th Zomedica to commercialize the date for Trueforma. And this would be pretty huge. I think that this could, I get told some mixed opinions on this, but just based on the charts, based on the price action months out from, this date, we have already pushed $1.48. I could see this being a 4 or 5 bagger. And here's a really good example of why I think it is possible, even if it's overvalued, right? I'm not saying that's the fair price of the stock, but let's look at JAGX really quick. JAGX pushed $5. If we look here on the charts really quick, we'll look at JAGX on a 1-month chart. JAGX pushed $5. And if you look at their market cap, JAGX is worth $460 million, currently trading at $333, right? So if we just do some quick math, we took a quick look at Zoom, and we just look at their market cap. 550 million. Go back to JAGX. 460 million. How does that make sense? It doesn't. That's all. So you guys get my point. Is Zoom is definitely capable. If JagX, a company with a smaller market cap, is capable of running up that high, I'm not guaranteeing this will happen, but it is very possible that we could see Zoom do the same thing. And that's why I'm holding on to the stock. Of course, there is risk involved with swing trades, midterm trades, penny stock trading. I could lose all my money, right? That's something I'm fully willing to accept. But we, at one point on Zoom, I was up over 100%, and I did not sell. And that is because I am completely satisfied holding the stock for 2 months for a 500% margin if it does play out that way. My dollar cost average on this, I believe, is 70 something cents. Not currently showing, but I think I'm in at 78 cents or so. And I'm completely satisfied holding until March. I'm gonna lowball it and say $4 or even $3.50, right? I'm gonna 3 or 4x my money there, and I think that's completely worth it. I'm very satisfied. Of course, we could see a situation, right, where JagX, they delayed their webinar, they kept pushing it, and that affected the stock price. But I think Zoom is very capable of doing some solid things. So that's my current portfolio. We are very close to that 30K goal. We're moving along very fast. I think I closed out last week at about $25,000. So we're up about $3,500 right now, and we're killing it right now, guys. And I hope that you guys are making money with me. I try to give these videos out to you in the pre-market. I try to give you updates immediately after market close. Sometimes I get off work a little bit late, but right when I get home, guys, you're the first thing that I do. I get on my computer and I geek out over my charts, and I put this out on the internet. I read you guys' comments. I know I'm getting bad at getting back to them. It's just hard to keep up with everything, but I promise I do read them, and we're absolutely crushing right now, and I hope you guys are crushing it with me. So that is my update on my portfolio and my journey to $30,000. After we complete this series, guys, I've got a really, really good one for you that you're going to enjoy. So make sure you stick around and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see what's coming up next. And please drop a like on the video, as it really does help support the channel as well. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Tubebuddy. Now, Tubebuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay $9 a month for a membership for, and it is highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 7,000 subscribers in a little less than a month. So if you are a content creator or looking to become one, I could not recommend this highly enough. It helps get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience, and if you do use my link, I'll receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel, and if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I'm just glad to have your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.